That's it. Ella es ordenada. All right, Ian, let me hear from somebody at home. ¿Quién es tu profesor de ciencias naturales? Victoria. Victoria. Oh, chicos, today is not a day to bow out of class. I'm telling you right now. This is a big lesson today. So if you get any thoughts in your head about like going back to bed or something, I would rethink that. Jake, ¿quién es tu profesor de ciencias naturales? Ay, caramba. I think my volume is. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those kids at home have probably been listening to that the whole time. Sorry. All right. Try to review here. Have you poor kids been listening to that music the whole time? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like crazy. All right, so now I just saw somebody was trying to get in. Somebody was just trying to get in. Trying to get in. All right, not sure what's going on with that. All right, so Jake, sorry about that. Back to you. ¿Quién es tu profesor de ciencias naturales? ¿La señora qué? Ah, ¿cómo es ella? Ella es ordenada, muy bien. Y, all right, Jake, I'm going to ask another follow-up question. ¿Es ella interesante o aburrida? Ah, muy bien, ella es aburrida. Ok, está bien. ¿Y quién es tu profesor de ciencias naturales? ¿Quién es tu profesor de ciencias naturales? Yeah, I'm trying to, but ¿quién es tu profesor de ciencias naturales? Good, give me an is. Es la señora Parson. ¿Cómo es ella? Ella es ordenada. Muy bien. All right, let me move on to another question. And for this one, we're going to be using ordinal numbers. Oh, here we go. Ordinal numbers. So we're going to be using, practicing, like first and second and so forth. ¿Qué clase tienes el primer bloque los días blancos? ¿Qué clase tienes el primer bloque los días blancos? Jen, you want this one?
I might know parts of it, but not the whole.
Yeah. Well, do you know what it's asking?
Yeah, it's asking us what block we have, like what class we have, block 1 on a budget.
Yes, good job. What class do you have? Block 1, first block. It says first block on white days. Go for it.
Block clase.
¿Cómo?
Let's start off with block clase.
Well, it depends on how you set up your reply. Tell me in English what you'd like to say.
The class I have first block is science.
Okay. Instead of saying the class I have, because that's a little more complicated in Spanish than it is in English, how about saying simply I have such and such, first block on white days? Go ahead.
Yo tengo.
Good. Are you the class?
Las ciencias naturales.
Okay, begin it with the class of.
Oh, la clase de ciencias naturales.
Good. Yo tengo la clase de ciencias naturales on white days. Or on first block on white days. Go ahead. The words you need are right in the question on my agenda.
Los días blancos.
Okay, but tell me first block.
Yeah.
El primer. ¿Cómo se dice block en español? El primer bloque, los días blancos. Alrighty. ¿Qué clase tienes tú el primer bloque, los días blancos? ¿Qué clase tienes el primer bloque, los días blancos?
Yo tengo la clase de
You're doing fine. It's right up there. That's it. Muy bien. You did fine, Luke. Yo tengo la clase de matemáticas, el primer bloque, los días blancos. Perfect. Gabriela, ¿qué clase tienes el primer bloque, los días blancos?
Yo tengo la clase de matemáticas, primer bloque, los días blancos.
Excelente, muy bien. Okay, now listen for it. ¿Qué clase tienes el segundo bloque? El segundo bloque, los días blancos. Macy, ¿qué clase tienes el segundo bloque, los días blancos? What block am I talking about now?
Second,
Good job.
okay.
Yep, see?
Yo tengo la clase de ciencias naturales.
Ya, el segundo. Excelente, muy bien. Now, guys, notice that notice that what's the word that I used for first? In this sentence up here that Dan answered, what was the word for first? El primer. Oh, wait a minute. What did I teach you that first was? Primero. So what's going on there? I think I mentioned it last class. Why did it change from primero to primero? If anybody at home is welcome to chime in if you think you know. I'll give you a hint. It's like when you told me how many brothers you had if you had just one brother. Joaquin.
Es uno hermano.
Ah, but uno is not what you'd say in front of hermano. Un. Good. What happened to that O? It dropped away. So certain really common words like one, first, good, bad, I'll do those in Spanish. Uno, primero, bueno, malo, super, super, super highly used words like that. When you put them in front of a masculine noun, the O goes away. If the O doesn't go away, if you put them in front of a feminine noun, the O changes to what in front of a feminine noun? A. But in front of a masculine noun, it just makes it quicker to say and easier to say. Okay? Now, what I still don't understand myself is they don't do it with second, they don't do it with fourth, fifth, sixth, or seventh, they do it with third. So if you were to say third block, it would be el tercer bloque. The O drops off of third too. That I find a little unusual, but whatever, they didn't ask me. ¿Viste? Sí, sí, sí. ¿Qué clase tienes tú? El tercer bloque. El tercer bloque, los días blancos. ¿Qué clase tienes el tercer bloque, los días blancos? ¿Yana? Excelente, Jenna, nicely done. She says, this is what we couldn't hear her. Yo tengo la clase de español, el tercer bloque, los días blancos. Muy bien. ¿Qué clase tienes el cuarto bloque? El cuarto bloque, los días blancos. ¿Cuál?
Yo tengo la clase. How is it?
You just say day advisory. They don't have a word for it. Excelente. Yo tengo la clase de advisory, el cuarto bloque, los días blancos. Muy bien. Now, about your lunches. We can use these same order numbers first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth even now this year to talk about lunches. So, ¿qué almuerzo? Here's your word for lunch. ¿Qué almuerzo tienes los días blancos? ¿Qué almuerzo tienes los días blancos? That's one. You want to say first lunch. Drop that O. It's right in front of masculine noun. Yeah. Excelente. Los días. Perdón. ¿Qué almuerzo tienes? Los días verdes. ¿Qué almuerzo tienes los días verdes? Right, this one's coming in. ¿Qué almuerzo tienes los días verdes?
I don't even know what lunch I have for 3 days.
I'm not going to check your schedule. Make something up.
Mi almuerzo.
It is.
Primer.
It is first. My lunch is how you set up your sentence.
Es.
Yeah.
Primer. Los días blancos.
Okay. Is now.
Sub to the channel.
He chose to say, instead of saying I have first lunch, he chose to say my lunch is first on white days. Perfectly correct. But in Braden's sentence, my lunch is first on white days, is the word first followed by a noun? My lunch is first on white days. What's the word after first? On. Is on a noun? It is not. So what do we have to do to primero?
Primer.
Well, it would only be primera if lunch, because it's still referring back to lunch. It's just not sitting right next to lunch. But the rule is, we take the O off of primero if it's followed by a noun. Well, now it's not followed by